हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू मोटरबीम। दिस इज द Citroen C3 Aircross। आज इसका माइलेज टेस्ट करेंगे चेन्नई में। दिस कार इज अ 1.2 लीटर टर्बो पेट्रोल इंजन विद अ 6 स्पीड मैनुअल। तो स्टार्ट करते गाड़ी को पहले फुल टैंक करवा लेते, फिल इट अप टू द ब्रिम एंड देन वील ड्राइव इट हियर ऑन द ECR। So completed driving the Citroen C3 Aircross for 25 kilometers and the MID is showing 16.8 kilometers per liter. I've been maintaining around 75-80 kilometers per hour. Now first impressions are good, but I cannot help but notice that this car is missing so many features. इसमें मतलब काफी सारी चीजें missing है. There's no sunroof, there's no automatic climate control, there's no cruise control, there's no start stop button. You don't get automatic wipers, you don't get automatic headlamps. So a lot of things are missing over here. And coming to the features on offer, you get a normal AC, which is actually very nice in terms of performance. बहुत ज़्यादा ठंडा कर रहा है कैबिन को. You get electrically adjustable mirrors and इलेक्ट्रिकली फोल्डिंग फीचर नहीं है इसमें. सो दैट्स अबाउट इट. यू गेट द डिजिटल इंस्ट्रूमेंट क्लस्टर and of course a 10.2 inch screen. We'll talk about that later, but coming to the performance, first impressions are very good. It's a nice engine, 1.2 liter turbo petrol, making 110 PS at 5500 RPM and 190 Newton meters at 1750 RPM. Now because it is a 3-cylinder engine, so refinement levels are not that great. It does have its fair share of vibrations and noises, but performance is good. The tuning is a little different from that of the C3 turbo, and overall it has good punch. But the thing is that this segment has 9 other cars: Elevate, Seltos, Creta, Aster, Kushaq, Taygun, Grand Vitara, Urban Cruiser, ARAI-rated. तो बहुत crowded segment है. All of them have multiple engine options. Elevate has only one engine option, and somehow the turbo petrol engines on the other cars are much more torquier and a lot more powerful. So वहाँ पे Citroen को थोड़ा मतलब challenge हो जाएगा. But अगर exclusively इसकी बात करें तो it's a decent engine, but compared to the segment, I think the rivals offer more and better powertrain options. No automatic is a big bummer because I think automatic आजकल मतलब होना ही चाहिए. Everyone is buying an automatic. They are saying that it will come in a few months, but we don't know how soon. So that's about it for now. 25 kilometers done. I'll give you the next update at 50 kilometers, in which I'll talk more about the space and the comfort on offer. Sitting in the rear seat of the C3 Aircross, and I've actually completed 50 kilometers driving this car. The MID is now showing 17.3 kilometers per liter, while the ARAI claimed mileage is 18.5. Now the experience over here is decent. The window is very big. This grab handle is a little basic, and there are a few storage areas. So behind the front seats you get these storage pockets. You get a bottle holder in the middle and 2 charging ports. There is an armrest here with 2 bottle holders and a slot to keep your mobile phone. Unfortunately, the rear seat does not have a 60-40 split function, and neither does it have a headrest for the middle passenger, nor does it have a 3-point seat belt for the middle passenger. So you get a lap seat belt over here. So I think these are some of the negatives of the rear seat. The angle of the backrest is quite good. Under thigh support is also actually decent for a tall person like me. Even the ride quality of the car is quite nice on bad roads. In terms of comfort, I think I have to give full marks to the C3 Aircross that way. In fact, it reminds me of the Renault Duster, because in that used to be so comfortable. Some of the ergonomics could be better. I mean, the rear power window switches are not placed here, but they are placed somewhere here on the center console. The driver seat gets an armrest, but the front passenger seat does not get an armrest. So some of the ergonomics definitely could be better here. The plastic quality is consistent throughout, nothing premium, but for the segment I think it is fine. But some of the rivals offer better quality materials on the inside, that is for sure. So that's about it for now, and I'll give you the next update at 75 kilometers, in which we'll talk more about the driving dynamics of the car, the handling, the steering feel, and I'll even give you a demo of the audio system. And when we complete 100 kilometers, I'll calculate the real world mileage. Completed 75 kilometers of driving the Aircross, and the MID is now showing 15 kilometers per liter. काफी गिर गया number because we encountered some traffic and I took the car on some small lanes also इधर उधर, ताकि थोड़ा मतलब balance भी हो जाए highway और city का. So that's it. And talking about driving dynamics, I think the car is really sorted in terms of the driving feel that it offers. Steering is feedback rich, not very rich, but I think it does the job really well. Good feel, and it has a good heft to it, especially at speeds above 80 kilometers per hour. The ride quality is is also phenomenal, and even the 17-inch tires grip really well. Now the good thing is that this car has a ground clearance of 200 millimeters. On the Elevate you get 220 millimeters, but on the Aircross you get a fully flat underbody, so I think you don't need to worry much when you take this car, you know, in tricky situations. So overall the ride and handling balance is quite good. The front seat is also comfortable. Little under thigh support would have been better, but that's about it. Talking about the audio system, the screen is nice, same as the EC3, and sound quality is average, not the best. So this has 4 speakers, 2 tweeters. I'll play this track for you guys. So the clarity is nice, but again it is not very crystal clear or not very audiophilish, and somehow at high volumes it gets a little jarring. So that's about it. A lot of features are missing, as I mentioned earlier. No ventilated seats, no 360 camera, no HUD, no sunroof, no ADAS features, nothing of that sort. So I think Citroen should price this vehicle really well, and they should undercut all the rivals by a significant margin if they want to sell this car. And yeah, that's it, because it's a crowded segment. Competition is tough because all the cars are really nice. All the competitor cars are very good. तो अगर ये गाड़ी को बेचना है अच्छे numbers में, it has to be priced really well, and they just cannot go wrong with that. So ये है. Now time to clock some more miles. 100 kilometers हो जाएंगे. We'll go to the same fuel bunk and calculate the real world mileage. So I'm back at the same fuel pump, and we have driven exact 100 kilometers. The MID is showing 15 kilometers per liter. ARAI mileage is 18.5. Let's see how much this car actually gives. So I filled up the tank to the brim, and this time the car took 6.71 liters of petrol, amounting to 691.66 rupees. So if I do the math, this car has delivered 14.90 kilometers per liter, and that is actually quite good. Most of the driving was on the highway actually. City में अगर आप ज़्यादा चलाओगे थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा mileage, definitely depending on your driving condition and the traffic. The running cost comes up to rupees 6.90 per kilometer, which again I think is fairly reasonable for the kind of driving that we did. So that's about it for now. The car is nice, but the competition is tough. A lot of things are missing on this car, so I think pricing is going to be very important. So let's see how the market responds to this car. Till then, you guys let us know your thoughts on this car in the comment section below. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.